Happy Sunday morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The sun is shining. It ain't too cold outside, so it actually is a beautiful Sunday morning. Um, so I have been away. Well, I haven't been online for the past 2 weeks. I took a 2 week break. Let's call it a vacation. The first week I was actually on vacation. The second week I was recovering from my vacation. So, welcome back to the Sunday morning tea and thank you for joining me. My name is Carla from Skylar Designs, and as you know, we've been on a series over the last few weeks prior to me going on vacation. This is my workshop where all the fun happens, right? So let me bring you up to speed if you weren't a part of the journey so far. Um, I was wanting to make the sweaters, embroidery sweaters on my machine um, that says anything actually. It started out with me wanting to do retired. I wasn't trying to do the mama, I was trying to do the retired. And it was too small with the hoops that I had. After doing much research, I found that I could do multi-position on my machine. And so I ended up getting this huge frame. It is uh 7.7 by 12.5. So this is the largest frame that could go on the PRS 100 for multi-positional. So, uh, but before that had happened, my machine had gotten jammed. Right, I remember one Sunday I was here working on a live actually, and the needle went down. It heard a noise, and it didn't come back up, and that was it. So brought it in, got it fixed. Next week started, well, it was actually I was trying to complete an order and it was just doing its own thing. It wouldn't run properly. And so I brought it back in. They said there's nothing wrong with it. I brought it back home and it worked. So I got to finally test it, and this was what had I tested. But in the test, I learned that after I did the test, that this is in the center. I need to move it over to the side to fit the entire thing on this pattern, on this template. So that was 2 weeks ago. So now today, we're going to do it again. This time, we're going to move it over to ensure the whole thing fits in the hoop. All right. So we're going to do that today. And then we're also going to do sublimation um, tumbler because we've also been testing them. We had gotten this, gotten down to finally figuring out how to do the tumbler so that way there's no ghosting on it. Today, the one that we're doing is not going to be a whole covered tumbler. I I don't know. I was having a moment and I saw this write-in. Um, I can't remember what it said, but it was I did it. I love the saying, so I took it and I did a design for it. So we're gonna put that on a tumbler. It is just supposed to be like from here to here on the tumbler, and then from about here to about here. So there's lots of white on that tumbler. So I don't think I have to worry about ghosting on that one, but we're gonna try it. So we've done quite a bit of tumblers and finally figured out what to do and what not to do. So we're gonna do one that's not all round. Um, So I've done four of these. It took me four tries to get this, which is funny because I'd gotten this on the first try, and I absolutely love this tumbler. Still keeping it, not giving it away. Um, and then I done this one. I love this tumbler. It's I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar kind of tumbler. That's the pink and purple International Women's Day. Perfect for that. And then I redid this design. I redid this design because when it came here, I didn't like it. I couldn't get the perfect lineup. So to avoid all of that, I redid the design so that way there's a black strip here where the seam would be, and then it just says Jamaica on it. So it's One Love Jamaica. Um, I actually love this design. Um, so I will eventually print out the new tumbler um, with it to see the difference, and hopefully that turns out well. But let's get started with this design. So I have already put um cut out the piece of the test fabric because you remember we always do the test. We don't actually use t-shirts because that's a waste of t-shirts. I sprayed it a little bit so that way it's not too much issue and problem. All right. I feel like I have recently been to the fabric store. I did recently go to the fabric store in search of the fabric that I'm actually looking for. I didn't find anything. Ooh, this is not good. It didn't this magnet is super strong. Ow. That caught my finger a little tiny bit. Like I was saying, this magnet is uber strong. On the little one, I snapped my finger once, and let's just say it was not a pleasant feeling. Not a pleasant feeling at all. Um, all right. So we're putting this on here. I'm using green thread. I don't know why I'm using green thread, but seeing as it doesn't matter, I'm not actually gonna applicate it. I'm not gonna put fabric in it, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna stick with the green thread. Um, let's see. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to move this down. We're gonna have to see how much we move it down by. One, two, three, four, five, six, six. We moved it down as far down as it will go. I forgot to move it over. Well, that did not work. It is too big I'm not sure why it's too big. There's a line up and down. Let me go back. Let's go home. I'm gonna have to change it. See, when you think you've got the pattern, nope. So I'm going to go into Embrilliance and I'm going to make this design smaller. Okay. Or maybe it's not smaller. Maybe, yeah, I did need to make it smaller. Select all. And we're going to make it, first of all, in the middle. It is in the middle. I'm not sure. It's 5 inches by, so if it's 5 inches, why is it doing that? Okay, so let's make it shorter. Okay, now we're going to color sort it. And then we are going to do a new view. Okay, I'm just changing the dimensions of this design because that's saying it's too tall for the hoop. Okay, and then we are going to file, save as. We're going to call this test 2. All right. So now let's see if it actually saved it the way it's supposed to save it, because this thing likes to play with me, it looks like. Test 2, split, split, split. All right, so test 2 is done. We are going to take this. I don't know what I did with the pencil. Oh, it's on the table right there. And then we're going to save it on here. Ouch. Give me a second. Let me just put this in and save it. 1 second, folks. I am going to this one, and this one, and I'm going to copy, copy, paste. All right, eject, eject, and then back on. All right, so let's try this again. While that's doing that, I'm going to grab the thing off the printer that I printed this morning. Yeah, there it is. Be fearless, be strong, be you. So this is what I did, and I'm going to put it on a tumbler. and see how that looks, because I absolutely love that design. Okay, so now, oh, my pencil. Let's see. Let's see how this is. Okay. I guess I should have deleted the other one first, because it's difficult to tell which is which. I'm gonna say this one is higher, this one is lower, so I'm gonna guess it's this one. Okay, let's see. Oh, I was supposed to rotate it first, and I didn't rotate it. Okay. Still too high. Okay. Return. Let's do, bring it down to as far as it will go. Let's bring this on 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to make the size smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did 5. See, the sad part is, it is only the line. It doesn't impact the actual design. It's the baseline. I don't even see anything up there for it to do. Okay. Return. Let's see if I can go down any further. No. Let's go home. Okay. It's transmitting that. It looks like we probably won't be able to do the embroidery today, because I'm not going to sit here and play with it for that long. So it will probably be another day. There's this metal sticky sticker that I take off when I remember to take it off. All right. So we've got this. Okay, let's see. Where did I put the pencil? All right. So it wasn't that one. So let's see if it's this one, but I didn't think it was this one, because this one looks higher. I'm not even sure what that line is. The line doesn't show up anywhere else except for in here. Rotate. Can I delete it? Okay. Um, let's go here and see. Yeah, it's too high. I'm not even sure why. Yeah. All right. So we won't do the embroidery today. I will play with it and figure it out at another time. Not today, though. But we are going to do this sublimation. So let me turn on the sublimation machine. All right. I'm actually hoping that because this is not an all over sublimation, it will do a much better job. No issues, no problems, because this is going to be my first time sublimating an item that is not an all over. Yeah, I choose to do the difficult things first. I know. All right. So let me cut the paper. Oh, no, that's into the pattern. All right, let's see. Okay, yep. And I'm just going to chop off some of the top. And like you all know, I can't cut a straight line to save my life. So I have to measure it up with a great ruler. And sometimes not even then does it work. All right. I'm going to go line it up from the bottom. Now here is one issue that we all know. I've said it before. I can't line up anything. Nada. I'm wondering if, because this is not an all over, do I need as much tape as when I am not, as when I'm doing an all over? So not doing an all over, do I require as much tape? I wouldn't think so, because when I'm doing an all over, I tape the hell out of it, which really irritates me, because you'll see online when you're watching YouTube videos. Yes, I YouTube everything. Um, People who put two pieces of tape on their sublimation and it comes out perfect, and I'm like, what the heck? When I'm taping the bejesus out of things, and nope, still not coming out right. So, oopsie. Okay. I am so afraid of not doing it right that I just crinkled the paper. All right. And I don't even get it, because there's not really anything on the sides for it to be ghosting. Tape. The tape, the tape, the tape. All right. But I'm like, if it can go wrong, with me it will go wrong. So I need one. I'm gonna retape this part because this tape is not looking too right and not looking too well. All right, there we go. That looks much better. And let's do up here at the top. It just doesn't look right here, so I'm going to put a piece of tape on it and right here. Then I'm going to put my paper over here. I am actually teased off about the embroidery machine and the design. Ugh, it's just annoying. Really, really annoying. You know what I realized? I did not go back and do the mug on the HTV Ront. Oh, there, it's ready. Just in time. All taped. All right. Where is... So let's put this in. So we're at 390 for 95 seconds. We're going to rotate it and then do another 95 seconds and see how it comes out. I should actually try to see how it's going to, if I can do the embroidery. But honestly, it really is annoying. Because when I'm looking at the screen on um and brilliance, it's not showing me what it's showing me on this machine. This big long line here. And I'm wondering if I could skip it. But I'm pretty sure it's there for a reason. Oh, that was quick. I really didn't expect it to be that quick. Okay, we're going to turn it and do it for 95 more seconds. So I'm not sure what's going on with this. So I'm just going to, I'm looking at the second, there was actually 3 designs that I put into the machine, but I'm only seeing 2. See, there's a line here, and I'm not sure why that line is there. I guess it's the center line, but why is the center line so big? That's my question. So long. And who give it permission to have a center line? It's so annoying. Nah, okay. It is what it is. And I will just figure it out. So y'all know what I'm going to be doing the rest of today. Figuring out how to get that line shorter. That's what I'm going to be doing. Because it's interfering with my design. All right. So this is finished. I'm just going to rest it, let it rest for 15 seconds or so, because I find that the color comes in so much better, stronger, richer when I let it sit for a few extra seconds versus just peeling it off, right? What was explained to me was because it's so hot, the gas is still working, so let it cool down so that way it goes back into whatever. If it's going from a gas to a solid, go from a solid to a gas back. Science is not my thing. It really is not. And I'm okay to admit that. We all can't be perfect at everything. We got our fields. All right. So, let's see how it came out. The moment of truth. Ooh, this is hella hot. You could have seen it right through here. All right. This is hot. It's really hot. Okay. There we go. It is. I think I would have liked. Let me see what the color is because I think the colors are off. The pink is. It's pink. It's not poppin' pink though. I think it's supposed to be poppin'. Yeah. Okay. So this where it's brown, I think it burnt because it should be pink, not brown. Yeah. All right. So is it black? It is black, but it's not the color didn't come out right. I like it. That's because I like brown. But it's supposed to be black and pink, so the color is off. But I do like the design. And I don't like the fact that it's not showing the glitter. It's supposed to be, well, I guess it is showing the glitter, but it's not the way I want it to be. So let's see. I'm going to Not sure. Gonna do some more research because sometimes the color comes out the way it's supposed to, and sometimes it doesn't. So with this, it came out. Here, the colors came out popping very well. Exactly what they were supposed to be. This one, same thing. Colors came out gorgeously, but this one, not so much. So I'm gonna have to see what I did wrong with it and redo it. So today was a flop because embroidery didn't work, come out well. My design on the tumbler didn't come out as I wanted it to. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board and see what happens. So next week, I'm gonna follow up with you on this, what happened with the color, and I will also redo the embroidery. But that's it for today. All right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good one. Oh, don't forget, follow me on Instagram. All right. I'm at Skylark Designs. Lark is with two A's. All right. Have a good Sunday, folks. Enjoy the rest of your week.